Hello students, our today's topic is Hooke's law. I'll start this topic with stress strain diagram as I earlier discussed in my previous lecture of stress strain curve. So in this diagram you can observe the initial position of the diagram is OA where the curve starts from the point O and the initial position of this diagram is OA, and OA is denoting a straight line. OA is a straight line and the slope of this straight line OA is generally the ratio of stress to strain, and the material behave elastically in the range of OA, and the slope of this line OA is constant in this particular range. So when the material behave elastically and it exhibit a linear relationship between stress and strain, that type of condition is generally called linear elasticity. Linear elasticity is basically a property of solid materials. For example, stone, concrete, metal, wood, ceramics, glass, etc. There are lot many solid material. So the slope of this stress strain diagram OA is generally known as modulus of elasticity. Modulus of elasticity is generally denoted by capital E. This is the slope of stress strain diagram. So this will be the ratio of stress by strain. We can write it stress equivalent to E into eta. Here we can write stress is proportional to strain also because E is a constant element. So we can write stress is proportional to strain. So the equation P or the stress equal to E into eta is generally known as Hooke's law. This is known as Hooke's law. Hooke's law is P stress equivalent to E into eta is named after the famous English scientist Robert Hooke, who was the first person who introduced elastic behavior of material like metal, wood, stone, concrete, etc. So Robert Hooke invented the elastic behavior of material, and he also invented Hooke's law. So in this equation, stress equal to E into eta. E is the modulus of elasticity. It is generally also known as constant of proportionality. Constant of proportionality is defined as the intensity of stress that caused unit strain. Intensity of stress that caused unit strain. The dimension of E is equivalent to dimensions of stress, or the unit of E is equivalent to unit of stress. Why? Because strain is a unitless quantity. That is why the unit of E is equivalent to unit of P. In 1807, scientist Thomas Young introduced constant of proportionality or Young's modulus of elasticity, which later come to known as Young's modulus of elasticity. Here, if we replace this stress equal to force per unit area, P equal to small p equal to P by A, and eta equal to change in dimension by original dimension or change in length by original length, then what will be the equation? What will be the equation? E equal to P by A divided by del by L. So this will be equivalent to del by L equal to P by del by L equal to P by A E, or we can write del equal to P L by A E. That is also equivalent to stress L by E, small p L by E. So according to this equation we can say most of the metal have high value of E since the value of strain is less. So in that condition we can say the value of E is inversely proportional to value of strain. So So this was all about Hooke's law. Thank you.